The diaphragm is the primary muscle of respiration and is unique in both its design and function. Its broad umbrella-like shape separates the upper and lower thoracic cavities, and the diaphragm's muscle fibers attach to the inner surface of the ribs and the lumbar vertebrae and converge at a central tendon. Although only a small portion of the diaphragm is accessible, the muscle's effect on the thorax and breathing is easily felt.
So let's access a little bit of the diaphragm. My partner's in a supine position, and I've got the knees bolstered just to soften up some of the superficial abdominal tissue. And what I'm going to do is just set my thumbs right along the bottom edge of the rib cage. And so just right in there. And I'm not going to press yet. I'm just going to work with my partner's breath and just ask my partner, just take some nice, slow, deep breaths. Just going to kind of hold my position as he inhales, and then as he exhales, I'm going to sink my thumbs slowly a little bit deeper. Thumbs are nice and soft, not pressing or pushing. And when he inhales, what I'm feeling is not so much the fibers of the diaphragm, of course, but really just the pressure of the diaphragm's contractions pushing the abdominal contents into my thumb. And now I've got a good distance right in here underneath the ribs, and I can just feel that diaphragm contract as he inhales and feel it soften and rise as he exhales. Good. So this is just one way you can get your fingers, or thumbs in this case, underneath to access some of the diaphragm. And then I can bring my thumbs out slowly as he exhales. And obviously I can do a very similar thing around on various portions of the rib cage, like so, along this entire path. And I can even use my fingertips if I wanted, not just my thumbs. So to access the diaphragm in a sideline position, I've got my partner's legs bolstered and have asked him to flex his trunk a little bit, again shortening some of that superficial tissue. The great thing about sideline for the diaphragm is that all of the abdominal contents shift down toward the table, which makes it quite a bit easier for your thumbs or your fingers to sink in underneath that edge of the rib cage, right in there. And again, I'm just going to follow his breath like so. And I can shift even down here and access under here in this position. And that's just another way you can access some of the diaphragm from a sideline position.